In the golden age of ancient Baghdad, under the wise and powerful rule of Caliph Harun al-Rashid, a strange mystery began, a mystery born from the river and ending with a lesson that would live for generations.
At dawn, beside the flowing river, a poor fisherman struggled with his net. 3 times he cast it, and 3 times it came up empty. Hunger waited for him at home, yet he whispered Bismillah and threw the net a 4th time. This time, something heavy pulled against his hands. With trembling strength, he dragged out a large wooden chest, old and locked with iron. Hope filled his heart. Maybe inside was treasure, something to save his family from hardship.
He rushed to the palace, believing Allah had finally blessed him. The chest was opened before the Caliph. Suddenly the room fell silent. Inside lay the body of a young woman, untouched and beautiful, as if she slept, but lifeless. Anger rose in the Caliph's heart. Who had committed such a crime, throwing an innocent woman into the river? In his fury, he turned to his trusted vizier, Jafar. He ordered him to find the murderer within 3 days or face execution in their place. Thus began a race against time, with no clues, no witnesses, and no suspects. Jafar searched through Baghdad, examining the woman's clothing, her jewelry, her appearance, until he found one strange clue. Beside her lay a single, perfect red apple, a fruit unlike anything in Baghdad's markets. When questioned, the merchants revealed the truth. This apple came only from Basra, far away. Someone had traveled a long distance to get it. As Jafar returned to Baghdad, a man approached him in tears, claiming the woman was his wife. When he was brought to see the body, he collapsed in grief. Through broken words, he revealed the story. His wife had fallen ill and longed for a rare apple she once tasted from Basra. To comfort her, he traveled far and returned with 3 precious apples. But later, his young son came to him holding only 2. When asked, the boy said a passing slave had taken the 3rd apple, teasing him with words that suggested the father must love his wife greatly to buy her such rare fruit. Blind with jealousy, the husband believed his wife had given the apple to another man. In a rage he would regret forever he killed her. He buried her body in the chest and threw it into the river, never imagining the disaster this single moment would cause. On the final day, Jafar brought the husband before the Caliph. Anger filled the palace once again until a small voice cried out. The little boy stepped forward, his face wet with tears. He confessed that he had dropped the apple outside the house, and that a passing slave had picked it up. When questioned, the slave admitted he had taken it innocently, never knowing the chaos it would bring. A simple apple, a child's mistake, a husband's jealousy, a fatal misunderstanding. The Caliph breathed deeply, looking at the broken family before him. He understood that this tragedy was not born from evil, but from anger, fear, and carelessness. With great mercy, he forgave them all. And in that moment, the people of Baghdad learned a lesson that would be told for centuries, that anger destroys more than it protects, that jealousy blinds the heart, that small actions can cause great harm, and that mercy is sometimes more powerful than justice. Moral of this story: think before you act. Anger can destroy everything. The husband allowed jealousy and quick anger to control him. He didn't ask questions. He didn't look for the truth. And in that single moment of rage, he killed the innocent woman he loved most. The story teaches that one wrong action done in anger can cause a lifetime of regret. Small actions can cause big consequences. A child simply dropped an apple. A slave picked it up, thinking it was nothing. But that small mistake led to a tragic misunderstanding, a murder, and a kingdom in chaos. This reminds us that everything we do has an effect, even small careless actions. Jealousy blinds the heart. The husband allowed suspicion to control him. Instead of love, trust, and patience, his heart filled with jealousy. The story teaches that jealousy can destroy families, marriages, and relationships if it is not controlled. Seek the truth before passing judgment. The Caliph and Jafar had to uncover the truth step by step. The story shows the importance of investigation, patience, and fairness before making decisions. Mercy is greater than punishment. At the end, the Caliph forgave everyone involved: the husband, the child, and the slave. This teaches that mercy, forgiveness, and understanding bring peace, while harsh punishment can only add more pain.